Dr. Kemi here. You know, I go to Ghana a lot. In 2023 and 2024, at least 4 times in the last 2 years. When I got to Ghana, they have this thing called MTN Ghana. To get that MTN Ghana, you need to have the Ghana card, and then you can buy whatever you want with regards to maybe it's Airtel Ghana, Telecel Ghana, or MTN Ghana. So we went and got this MTN thing. To recharge our card, we noticed that we had to put in how much money we had before we'll see the megabytes or the gigabytes we got. It was straight up cheating the Ghanaians. And you know the Ghanaians, they're not confrontational. They don't fight. Okay, when it comes to politicians, a lot of them like their crooked politicians. Some of them don't. The ones that go out to protest, they're arrested. The whole Africa is just fucked up. So when I saw that, I said, what kind of rates are this? This can never happen in Nigeria. Do you remember last year when MTN decided to block people's lines because of the protests, the anti-government protests? The government tells them when to block your lines. They do that at NSAS as well, Lekki. So at the end of the day, Omoyele Showore tweeted from America telling people to go to MTN office and surround it. Okay, I also tweeted, go pile up yourselves in front of their office to unblock your lines. By the time Showore's tweet went viral, and of course mine on TikTok, Nigerians went to their offices and literally surrounded their offices, their kiosks, crowds everywhere. MTN was scared that Nigerians would douse their office with petrol and burn it down because of what happened during xenophobia. They were scared. So they started unblocking everybody's line. We can't have the government silence us. MTN Nigeria is very scared of the people, but MTN Ghana is still very brazen. A lot of people say it's because Ghana has this Momo thing and they depend on MTN for their money, all the illegal money moving around, people that can't open bank accounts. Many Nigerians that don't have bank accounts in Ghana have to use Momo. So they get away with it in other countries. Maybe if other countries start speaking up. So what I heard, I have MTN in Nigeria. It's one of my lines, but I don't use Nigerian lines anymore anywhere. When I saw this thing yesterday that 15 gigs went to some ridiculous amount, I think it went to maybe 6 or 7,000. I'm not sure. But it was one huge 200% increase. And I was like, wait, the economy is bad as it is. What is this? At the end of the day, people complained. Now they're trying to make it look like it's some kind of error. Shame on you, MTN Nigeria. If I ever return to that country for anything, I'm calling you out straight up. You know what I mean? I've had my MTN line since MTN started in Nigeria. My line has been there since I bought that SIM card in 2005. And that'll be 20 years now that I've had my MTN line. So this was really disappointing. I didn't see anything because one, I'm retired from journalism. Two, I don't live in Nigeria. But three, I had to say something because I'm a PR specialist and this is really poor. As a PR specialist, public relations at MTN needs to get it together. This should have been straight up English, no pidgin whatsoever. You dey vex, we know. This is nonsense. This is a serious issue. We know how upsetting it must have been to suddenly wake up to a 200% increase on your favorite digital bundle. Now, that's telling the customer that you're fraudulent and you're frauds. Okay? This is not good PR at all. Who are the PR people over there? Then you go and say in the next statement, we could share several reasons and provide explanations, but all that one no na story. You don't mix pidgin with English when you're giving an apology in a PR situation. Who are the PR people? Then you wrote, we don't cast. We get it and admit it. You don't use we don't cast. You're actually admitting to a huge huge act of fraud. This can work against MTN later on. This is a horrible press release. And then it goes on to say, in this season, this love season, don't stay angry with us, da 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 da. Let's continue our relationship. Do you know how many people who have switched in that 24 hours? And the PR statement starts, you know, the posts start with please forgive and forget. No fucking way. This is very unprofessional. A company this big should not be putting forgive and forget. There's no forget. People will always remember it. Journalism is a rough draft of history, like I always say, but I'm retired, but I'm doing this post because it's a PR glitch. Okay? You don't tell people to forget things. Okay? It's part of history now. You can say, please forgive us. You know, you can come up with, oh my God, they can come up with so many excuses for this, errors and improper planning, but they now stick pidgin English into it. Absolutely not professional. I'm sorry. MTN, you're going to still lose customers, and one of those customers is possibly going to be me. Because when I come home, I'll probably use my Airtel Nigeria or anything else I have there. I don't have, what did I use in Nigeria? I only had an MTN and Airtel line, but I don't know. Nigeria is so messed up right now. And that's what I have to say about this. You know, whenever you're writing a press release, write it all in English. You don't insert pidgin and don't have funny terms. We don't cast and all that. It's not a slang issue. Some people are not smiling.